You must stop these email marketing mistakes. But what are they? Stay tuned and we will tell you all about it. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems. We are documenting our journey of building an affiliate marketing business from start to finish. So in this series, we are going to go through the common mistakes that affiliate marketers make with their email marketing, so you don't have to make those same mistakes. Now, in affiliate marketing, there are several ways you can build a profitable business. You can use vlogs, blogs, websites, you can use paid ads, you can use social media marketing. But in this series, we are going to look at the number one method that the top affiliate marketers use to build a profitable business, which is email marketing. And we're also going to point out the mistakes to avoid when operating your business. But why? Why is email marketing the most profitable method for affiliate marketers? It's because it's the simplest method of making money online, assuming you have the system set up. And once it's set up, it will either run itself or nearly run itself. But you want to get it to that point. Let's quickly clarify the ultimate affiliate marketing business model. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is the ultimate affiliate marketing business model. Now I'm going to say that because I haven't seen anything better than this. So here we go. Let's go through this. Here we have traffic. Now traffic is just basically human beings going on the internet and looking for stuff. And when they look for stuff, and that's billions of people looking for stuff, they might run into your squeeze page. So what's a squeeze page? It's basically a one-page website that asks you for information. And generally speaking, the information it asks for is a name and an email address. So you enter that in. And once you've entered in your name and email address and you click on submit, the details will run two paths simultaneously. Your details will go in two directions simultaneously. Let's look at the first direction. So you're given your details here from the squeeze page. You go to this thing here called a bridge page. The bridge page will basically give you a preview of the sales offer that's coming up. Once you've clicked off this bridge page, it'll take you to the sales offer, and the sales offer will be whatever they're selling. And if you like it and you buy it, you then go into buyer's list C. So you like it, you buy it, your details go into buyer's list C. The second path it takes, once you've given your details, and assuming you don't buy anything from this first path, your details will go into the email autoresponder. And from this point, from the email autoresponder, they'll send you various emails with various offers. And then once you get these emails with these offers, you may one day decide to buy something. And when you do buy something, you go into the buyer's list C. So this here, going through there, that path, and going through this path is the path where the traffic flows, or the path where people who have given their information flows through to. It flows through here, and it flows through here. Now, to give you further details on this, we're going to point out a couple of major important things to note on this affiliate marketing business model. This section here, that's called your raw list, RAW, raw list. This section here, this is called your buyers list. Your raw list is essentially there for list building. You're basically building up a list. You're collecting a huge amount of emails. And from the raw list, when they decide to buy something from these offers, the details of whoever bought the offers go into the buyers list. And it's the buyers list that you want to build up. And the reason why we emphasize on the buyers list is because 90% of your money will be coming from buyers. So raw list builds up the quantity of emails, and then once they buy, they come into the buyers list, and this is where most of the money is made. Now, the other thing to be aware of with the raw list and the buyers list, the raw list is also known as the front end, and the buyers list is known as the back end. The back end is where the money is made. Now, when it comes to email marketing, we are looking at this section here. And that's the section we'll be talking about during the series of you must stop these email marketing mistakes. We're talking about this section, the email section. So ultimately, what we're looking to do here on the Passive Wealth Flow Systems is learn and demonstrate how to build this system. This is your money-making affiliate marketing system. And once we master this system, ideally it should be able to run itself. Because once your system is set up, your daily job is to observe the data, choose the right offer, and send the emails. So in essence, email marketing has been shown to be a simple, profitable business. But only if you have it set up as a business that can mostly run itself without you being there, or basically run itself without you being there. It's a bit like having a car. All you got to do is jump in, start it, and drive off. And to get to that point where the business can almost run itself because of your email marketing, you must stop these email marketing mistakes from happening. Let's go through them. Mistake number 1, marketing versus sales. When it comes to affiliate marketing, there's confusion over marketing and sales. So let's clarify and make it as simple as possible. Marketing is not sales, and sales is not marketing. So marketing is all about creating awareness and bringing attention to the product or the service that's being sold. Marketing is like an introduction, making sure people are aware of the product or service that they may want. So that's marketing, getting attention and bringing awareness. So with regards to sales, sales happens after the marketing, and the job of sales is basically to sell the product. Make sure that the money changes hands from the seller to the buyer. And with sales, you can use various options for that. You can use sales letters, you can use newspaper adverts, radio adverts, TV adverts, website banners, so many multiple avenues to make sales. Ultimately, with the sales, you want the money to change hands. You want the exchange from the seller to the buyer. To use an analogy to describe the differences between marketing and sales, I've got a diagram back here, so let's just go through this diagram. Here is a girl. This is a guy. This is the guy's mum. This girl likes this guy. The mum introduces this girl to her son, being the guy. The guy and the girl hit it off, and then they get married in a few months. Amazing. So how does this fit with affiliate marketing and sales? The girl is the lead. The guy is the offer. Mum is the affiliate marketer. Mum brings awareness and attention of the guy to the girl. The girl meets the guy, and the girl marries the guy because the sale was made. All Mum did was bring awareness and attention of her son to the girl. All she did was bring awareness and attention of the sales offer to the lead. And when these two meet, two things can happen. The lead, being the girl, can basically say, not interested, or the lead can say, yes, I will buy the offer. Hence why they got married. How does the mum get paid? And she gets a daughter-in-law. So all Mum did was bring awareness of her son being the offer. All she did was make the introduction. And that's what we do as affiliate marketers. We are Mum. So to clarify that, marketing is getting attention and bringing awareness to whatever. It could be a window, a whiteboard, the pen, the people, whatever. That's all marketing really is. That's all we're doing as affiliate marketers. So if marketing is about getting attention and bringing awareness, then sales is all about getting the money, getting people to buy, to exchange the money from the seller to the buyer. And we as affiliate marketers are in the business of getting attention and bringing awareness. So that's the overview of mistake number 1, marketing versus sales. Marketing is not sales and sales is not marketing. In the next episode, we're going to take a closer look at email marketing. So stay tuned for the next episode. Click the links below if there's anything you want to check out. There's a lot of information there. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. Welcome to the series called You Must Stop These Email Marketing Mistakes. We're on episode 2, so keep watching to absorb these enlightening lessons. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. In the last episode, we spoke about mistake number 1, which was confusing marketing over sales. As marketers, we bring attention and awareness to the sales offer. We are not selling the offer, we are marketing. So in this episode, we are going to take a closer look at email marketing. Let's go look at our affiliate marketing business model to see how email marketing works. This is our affiliate marketing business model, and the section we're looking at is here. So once we get the details of the subscribers into here, the email autoresponder, they are constantly sent out various emails to go to various offers. So what happens in these emails? Well, in the emails, we're bringing their attention to the offer. They send the emails out, and then people open the email. They then read the email. They like what they read, so they click on the link that's on the email, which takes them to the offer, and then sales takes over and does the job of selling the offer. Essentially, as soon as it gets to this part of the offers, our job's done. So remember, in email marketing, we have 3 factors. Factor number 1, we observe the data. Factor number 2, we choose the right offer. And factor number 3, we send the emails. In this episode, we are going to clarify the workflow of factor number 1, which is observing the data. So when we observe the data, we are looking at 2 major metrics or measurements. They are open rates and click-through rates. Open rates is how many people open your emails, and click-through rates is how many people click on your links after they've opened your emails. So let's go check out an example of an email. Okay, so here's your email, and if we look at this here, this is your subject line. Your job sucks. So there's your subject line, and its job is to get you to open the email. The body content, which makes up the rest of the email once you open it up, what I've just highlighted here is referred to as body content. And ideally, this will get the receiver to click on your sales link. So the sales link is here, and ideally, the person who opened and read the email will click on this link to go to the sales offer. The subject line and the body content are the 2 most important metrics to monitor and measure. And you have to make sure that these 2 metrics either match or exceed the email industry standards. The standard for opening emails that you send to your subscribers is 10 to 15%, and the standard for click-through rates or clicking on the links after the email has been opened is 1 to 2%. This is crucial, especially when you have a massive list, where the numbers are between 10,000 to 40,000 plus. So as a hypothetical example, where you have a list of, say, 10,000 subscribers, when you send an email to all 10,000 of those people, 10 to 15% must open your emails. At least 1,000 to 1,500 of them must open the email, and from that 1,000 to 1,500 that opened your email, 1 to 2% of them must click on the link in that email. At least 20 to 30 of them must click on the links to reach your click-through rate threshold. If you're not hitting those rates, something's wrong with your marketing, and it could be one of 2 things, or it could be both. So why would you be missing the open rate or the click-through rate? It could be 1, email deliverability, or 2, mismatching of subject lines and body contents in your email. Let's look at the first issue of email deliverability. Your emails are not landing in the primary folder because it's landing in the spam folder. This is an email deliverability issue, and for more information to resolve that fault, check out the series on the Passive Wellflow Systems channel. Regards the second problem of unresponsive subject lines and body content, your subject line and your body content doesn't match up, and it doesn't resonate with your reader or subscriber. In other words, they don't like it. The resolution for the second problem is to observe the offer and then look to improve the open rates and the click-through rates. And then we can track the numbers to see which sales offer converts the best with your email list. In simple terms, as email marketers, we are in the business of sending as much targeted traffic as we can to the sales offer. Click on the links below for more information, and stay tuned for the next episode in the series of You Must Stop These Email Marketing Mistakes. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive workflow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 3. Stay tuned. We'll help you understand. Welcome to the Passive Workflow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. In the previous 2 episodes, we spoke about email marketing mistake number 1, which was to stop confusing marketing with sales, where our job as marketers is to introduce the offer, not sell it. We also spoke about the two main metrics to monitor your emails being open rates and click-through rates. And also we brought up the two main factors that make up the actual email being the subject line and the body content. So before we go any further, in case you've been wondering, if I'm the affiliate marketer using email marketing and I don't sell the offer, then how do I make the money? What happens after I promote or introduce the offer? Well, let's show you how. It's because you've got this whole thing here, which is called your funnel. We like to call it the PIP, or the passive income profit funnel. And what happens here is that you get your traffic, which is basically people around the world looking at the internet. They find your squeeze page and they enter in their details, such as their name and email. They go through this part here, bridge page, and they find an offer. And once they go through your offer, they decide to buy. So traffic comes here, find your squeeze page, go to the bridge page, they find the offer, and then they decide to buy. So in simple terms, the traffic will go through here and stop here at the offer. And this is where we stop, because the offer will have their own sales page. So let's go simplify the setup. If we take this part here and we just simplify all of that and bring it down to what it really is, all it is that you have your traffic here, which is basically humans around the world on the internet who find your squeeze page. They give their details, they get sent through to the sales offer, and the sales offer is here, and then they basically get sold and they will buy the offer. So in real simple terms, the traffic will come through here and make their way through to the sales offer, and it's the sales offer that does all the selling. Its main job is to turn the traffic that you've introduced to the offer into a paying customer. And when that traffic buys whatever it's been offered on this sales page, you get paid a commission. And that's how you get paid as an affiliate marketer using email marketing. Here's a few examples of sales pages. So going through the funnel, the traffic can be led to a sales page like this. This one's for Opt-in Dojo. Just a simple sales page. We don't create these pages. We just send the traffic to these pages. So that's the sales page for Opt-in Dojo, which is email tracking software. Here's another one that we could send the traffic to. This is another sales page that we didn't create. This is called 16K email swipes. And this is basically to help you write emails, make the job easier for you. And here's another sales page that the traffic could be sent to from your funnel, which is all about buying clicks for your traffic, also known as solo ads. By the way, if you buy from this page, high quality traffic, USA traffic. So just to be clear, we don't create these pages, we introduce them via email marketing. So let's use an exaggerated example. Let's say 1,000 people go through that funnel that we had, and from that 1,000 that go through your funnel that have given their details, they go to the sales offer. Out of those 1,000 people that have seen the sales offer, 150 of them decide to buy. The product they bought costs them $20, and because you introduce them to the product owner or creator or vendor, whatever you want to call them, they'll pay you 50% of whatever the buy price is. So 150 people pay $20 each to buy that product. So 150 times 20 equals $3,000. And because you get 50% of that price, you get $1,500. So that's a nice clear example. And just to clarify, how does that help the product owner who created the sales offer? It basically saves them a lot of donkey work doing the marketing. It saves them trying to find the traffic. It saves them from trying to find the customers. Reason being, you as the affiliate marketer have done all that donkey work for them. But all you've really done is introduce the offer. And because they've done all the hard work creating the product, and ideally should do its job of getting your traffic to buy, you get paid a commission. So that's the exaggerated numbers we use. 1,000 people saw the offer, 150 people bought the offer at $20 each. That's $3,000 total. You get a 50% commission, you get half of that, you get $1,500. Done. But in saying that, that is a highly exaggerated example purely used to illustrate the point. That typically doesn't happen. So for further clarity, to make things easy to understand, let's have another look at the ultimate affiliate marketing business model and where email marketing fits in. So here at the front end, this is where we build the list, which is also called the raw list. And what we're doing here is introducing low ticket offers. And generally speaking, the people don't buy these offers straight away when they come through this path, that path there, then their details have already been sent through to the email autoresponder, which is here. And from that point, they are sent a series of emails with various offers. These emails will build the know, like, and trust factor with your list, and eventually a percentage of that list will buy the offers from your emails. And when they buy, you get a commission. So with that raw list, when they eventually buy the offers, that's where most email marketers stop. But in our case, with the ultimate affiliate marketing model, we don't stop there, because the money you make from those low ticket offers goes back into buying more traffic via paid ads, such as Google ads, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, Facebook ads, whatever you want. Mainly on this channel, we're going to be using solo ads. And so that's buying more traffic to go through your funnel, to build up the raw list, to get more buyers, to get the money, to build up the funnel, to get more buyers. You have this vicious circle of goodness happening in your raw list, building up the number of buyers to as many as you can get. So here's another major difference with the ultimate affiliate marketing business model. As we mentioned before, you've got this section here called the buyers list. It's also known as the back end. And the thing about this buyers list is that this is where you make your money, 80 to 90% of your money. This here is low ticket offers on the front end. That's the front end. This is all about filtering the buyers. So remember, we said people who buy these low ticket offers, most email marketers stop here and they just try to take as much money as they can. The profit's not in this section. It's not here. It's purely there to build the list. The money is in the buyers list. So in case you've heard that term, the money's in the list, that's a load of bollocks. The actual principle is the money is in the buyers list. So this is the buyers list right here. So whoever buys the low ticket offers, we just don't forget about them. We filter them through to what we call buyers list C. And from buyers list C, they get promoted low ticket and mid ticket offers. And if they buy from buyers list C, they come down into a new buyers list called buyers list B. And from here, they are promoted mid ticket to high ticket offers. And then once they buy from here, they come to buyers list A. And then buyers list A, they are just promoted high ticket offers. Now, why is the buyers list so profitable? Is because you spent this whole time in the raw list or the front end building the know, like, and trust factor. And once they buy from you and come into the buyers list, because the know, like, and trust factor has already been built up, you can easily promote or introduce more offers to these lists. And there's a higher chance that they will buy from you because of the know, like, and trust factor. There's a higher chance they're going to buy from you almost immediately. And in this section here, you can basically promote one-off big ticket items or recurring items or whatever you want to do here. But the big money is made in the buyers list. And all this is being built by email marketing. The front end builds the know, like, and trust factor, which means people will buy and they get sent into the buyers list because they know, like, and trust you. They'll end up buying more. But the thing to remember, it was all built with email marketing. If you want more information on this or clarification, or even to build a business via mentoring, click the links below and check out that information. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below. Now let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop making these email marketing mistakes. Please. Episode 4. Stay tuned for more enlightening lessons. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. So most email marketers make this common mistake, which is what we're calling mistake number 2. They don't use a proper email address. What is a proper email address? Basically, it's a personalized email that you create from a domain name. Let's clarify that. All right, let's give a simplified version of this. A stupid email is something like xyz@gmail.com, 123@hotmail.com, or 350@yahoo.com. These are not personalized emails because the examples we've just given you there is from Yahoo, Gmail, and Hotmail. Those are not personalized because they don't belong to you. And as an email marketer, to avoid mistake number 2, you must have a personalized email. And to do that, you basically have to buy a domain name, and from that domain name, you create your personalized email. So here's an example of a wrong email. donkeyface@gmail.com, donkeyface@yahoo.com, donkeyface@hotmail.com. Why are these wrong emails? Because at the end of the we have gmail.com, yahoo.com, hotmail.com. Even though you got donkeyface there, that might be your email. It's with Gmail. Once again, same thing with donkeyface with Yahoo and donkeyface at Hotmail. These are not personalized email addresses. Reason being is because this one here, the donkeyface at Gmail, belongs to Google. The one for donkeyface Yahoo belongs to Yahoo, and the donkeyface for Hotmail belongs to Hotmail. Essentially, they're not yours. You cannot claim them. You cannot confirm that they belong to you. So essentially, if you want to get into email marketing, don't use those emails. Those emails you're looking at right now, they're 100% wrong. And if you do try to use any of those emails or those particular things at the end, your emails are going straight to the spam folder and nobody will ever read them because nobody reads the spam folder. You need your emails to go to the inbox, especially now since all the new email rules have come through with regards to deliverability ever since February 2024. It's going to wreck your attempts at trying to be an email marketer if you do not use a personalized email. So to create a personalized email, it is relatively easy. And basically, this is how you create a personalized email address. Basically, you got to go buy a domain name from a name registrar. So there's lots of companies out there that buy domain names from. I highly recommend Bluehost. Click the link below to get access to Bluehost so you can buy your domain name. Once you've paid your yearly fee for your domain name, it's from that point that you can create your personalized email address. So let's give you a quick summary of getting that done. So creating and buying a domain name. Basically, go to the name registrar. I recommend going to Bluehost because I bought it from Bluehost. So you buy your domain name, you pay a yearly fee for it. We're going to use a pretend domain name. So before you buy a domain name, you got to create a name. So anything, you can create anything you want. And whatever you create, you can then go buy the domain name for it. And I recommend Bluehost. Click the links below. So as an example, we will use the name donkeyface.com. Now, I'll be honest with you, I haven't checked it out to see if it's in existence, but we're just using that as an extreme example. So we've chosen the domain name to buy as donkeyface. So we're going to buy donkeyface.com, and once you've paid your fee to the name registrar, you are then ready to create the email. Essentially, when you go through your name registrar, such as Bluehost, and you're creating your email, at the end of the @ symbol will be the domain name, and before it will be whatever you want to put in it. It'll be your name at the domain name. So in essence, with this one, with donkeyface, it'll be whatever at donkeyface.com. So an example would be info@donkeyface.com, support@donkeyface.com, email@donkeyface.com, where you can put your name on it. Let's say your name is utteshlelepu@donkeyface.com. You can put whatever you want before the @ symbol. So what you're looking at here is the format for a personalized email, being the correct email. What happens when you make mistake number 2? When you don't get a personalized email? Well, first thing is you can't authenticate it, because when you get a personalized email, straight away you can authenticate it, meaning you can confirm that it belongs to you. If you have an email with Gmail, Yahoo, or whatever those other free email services are, you will never be able to authenticate it. You can never claim it's yours because it doesn't belong to you. It belongs to those companies that run the free email service. Second reason, the second thing that happens when you make mistake number 2, you can't warm up your email. So one of the things to authenticate your email is you got to warm it up. So there's various services that you can use to warm up your email. It just basically means send and receive lots of emails to that one email over a period of time. You can do that yourself, but it takes up too much time and energy. So it's up to you if you want to use up your time and energy, or you just go pay a monthly rate to pay a company to warm up your email. This does help with authentication. And the other thing that happens when you make mistake number 2, deliverability to the inbox sucks. Essentially, you want your emails to go to the inbox. You always want your emails to go to the inbox. Sometimes it might hit the promotions folder, but you always want it to go to the inbox. That's the main box you want to go to, because that gives you a good chance of people opening your email. So that's what happens with mistake number 2. You can't authenticate your email, you can't warm up your email, and your deliverability to the inbox is nearly non-existent, because it's going to be deliverability to the spam folder, and nobody reads the spam folder. So avoid making mistake number 2. What is the solution for mistake number 2? Use a personalized email. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Mistake number 3, the mistake to stop making. No segmentation of email lists. Segmentation essentially means separating your email list into separate groups. And when you do this, you can send personalized emails to any of those groups. It just basically helps with organization of your email list. So you know who's getting emails, you know who's not getting emails, you know who to send certain emails to. It's called segmentation. And it's another mistake you want to avoid. Make sure you always segment your list. Let's have a look at an example of segmenting the list using the ultimate affiliate marketing business model. So here's an example of segmentation. This here is your front end raw list, and this here is your back end buyers list. Another example of segmentation segmentation. In the buyers list, you have buyers list C, and the personalized emails you can send to buyers list C is with regards to low ticket and mid ticket offers. If you segment buyers list B, you can also send them personalized offers for mid ticket to high ticket. If you segment buyers list B, you can then send them mid ticket to high ticket offers. Buyers list A, if you segment them, you can then email your buyers list A high ticket offers. One example of segmentation. Essentially what it comes down to is this. You do not want to send emails from the raw list to the buyers list. You don't want to mix them up. Hence why you must segment your email list. Don't make the mistake of not doing it. Also, the other reasons to segment your list is to avoid buyer's exhaustion. So this is when your list becomes fatigued by the frequency and repetitiveness of receiving your emails. And a big one is that your list does not want to see the same email that they bought from. If your list has bought something from you because of the offer that you introduced, and then you sent them the same offer after they've already made the purchase, then you're just going to end up pissing them off. And then from that point, you're going to lose the know, like, and trust factor, which also means you're probably going to end up losing your subscriber. So the solution, segment your lists. Separate them into different groups so you don't mix them up. When you do use segmentation, you can then put your buyers into a different list so they don't get your email bombardment. They get the personalized emails. So to summarize all that, mistake number 2 with regards to personalized emails, create your personalized email. Go buy a domain name, create your email from the domain name, then you've got more of a chance of making it into the recipient's inbox. Mistake number 3, segment your lists, especially the ones who bought off you. If you send them the same email offering the same thing that they just bought, then you're just pissing people off. So those are mistakes number 2 and mistakes number 3. Stay tuned for the next episode and check out the links below. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 5. Stay tuned and we'll explain it step by step. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Welcome to the series of You Must Stop These Email Marketing Mistakes. Episode 5. Today we're going to cover mistake number 4. The improper use of rotators. But before we show you that mistake, we need to answer the question of what is a rotator? A rotator is a function on tracking software that can split and redirect your traffic to multiple destinations of your choice. Here's an example of a rotator at work. So generally speaking, when you send emails, you can send one email with one link to 1,000 people. All those 1,000 people, and this is hypothetical of course, they all click on the link and they will see one offer from the one link. With a rotator, you send one email with one link to 1,000 people, and the difference being is that one link has access to 2 offers. And out of those 1,000 people that you've sent the email to, 500 will see one offer from that same link, and the other 500 will see the other offer from that same link. So if you have 2 offers that you want to promote, you put them in the rotator function, and the rotator will show the 2 offers evenly between the subscribers whenever they click the link on the email. That's how the rotator function works. It rotates the offers. It's purely hypothetical. I'm just using exaggerated numbers to clearly illustrate the point. But like we said, you have 1,000 people that click on your email, they all click on the same link, they're not going to go to the same offer. The rotator will rotate the 2 offers. So you got 2 offers on the same link, and when 500 people click on link one time, they'll see one offer, and when the other 500 people click on the link, they'll see the second offer because it's being rotated. So why do you need a rotator in your email marketing? There's several reasons why you need to use a rotator in your email marketing, but it's mainly for the analysis to see which offer is the best performer. Rotators can be used to analyze the conversion rates of email openers or click-through rates of body content, or it could tell you which offer is the best seller. There's a multiple of options that can be used on the rotator. When it comes to sales and email marketing, there's a measurement called minimum hops to conversion. But what is a hop and a conversion? When a person clicks on the link on the email body content and they go to the sales offer, that's called a hop. And after they've hopped over to the sales offer, when they decide to buy the offer, that's called a conversion. So when it comes to getting minimum hops to get conversions, it means how many hops does it take to get one sale. Now the thing to be aware of when you start using a rotator is that the number of hops will reduce because you are splitting the amount of traffic between the two offers, as opposed to all the traffic just going to one offer. So when you're using the rotator to analyze to see if the offer is good or bad, you need to put through some big bunty traffic numbers so you can carry out accurate testing. Which brings us to mistake number 4, the improper use of rotators. The improper use of a rotator is down to the numbers being the amount of traffic going through your email. If the numbers are small, then you are not using the rotator properly and your testing will be slow and inaccurate. So stay tuned because we got a whole heap of mistakes to show you in this series. And before then, click the links below for more information. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive workflow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 6. Welcome to the Passive Workflow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Mistake number 5 of email marketing: the squeeze page is not split tested. Before we go any further, let's clarify some basics. What is a split test? So basically a split test is comparing two things to see which thing is better than the other thing. As an example, I have a highlighter here, which is orange, and I have a highlighter here, which is pink. And I'm just basically comparing the highlighters to see which one is better. And whichever one I feel like choosing, I'll choose it. That's all it is. I'm split testing them. What is a squeeze page? A squeeze page is basically just a one-page website, and it has one function, which is gather information. And there's 2 metrics to monitor on your squeeze page. Metric 1, opt-in rate, and metric 2, costs per lead. And once you have those metrics for the one squeeze page, you then gather the metrics for the opt-in rate and cost per lead for the second squeeze page. And you measure the 2 squeeze pages against each other to find out which one is better than the other. And whichever's better is the one you use. That's called split testing the squeeze pages. So before we show you how the opt-in rate affects the cost per lead, we need to clarify the fundamentals, which is those 2 metrics being opt-in rate and cost per lead. So let's clarify the first metric, which is the opt-in rate. The opt-in rate is the percentage of people who visit your squeeze page and then decide to give their information on the squeeze page. Okay, so if we look at this, let's explain the opt-in rate. The function of that squeeze page is to gather the information. So the information they could be gathering is just something really simple like a name and an email address. So you get a huge amount of visitors coming into your squeeze page. Of all those visitors, some of them will give their details. So let's say they're going to give their name and email address. They give their details, and once they give their details and submit those details, they then become an opt-in. So essentially, it's the total number of people that come in to look at your page. A certain amount of those people will give the information on your squeeze page and submit it. And when you look at how many people gave their information compared to how many people visited, gives you an opt-in rate. And the opt-in rate is measured as a percentage. So let's use some numbers to easily explain the opt-in rate. Because it's not that hard, it's pretty easy, but let's use some numbers to explain it even further for you. So you have 1,000 visitors that visit your squeeze page. And out of those 1,000 visitors, 770 of them chose to opt in. In other words, they filled out the details on the squeeze page and they submitted it. So the opt-in rate, because 770 of those people out of 1,000 decided to opt in, your opt-in rate is 77%. Let's use another example. You had 1,000 visitors go to your squeeze page. 20 of them chose to opt in and submit their details. As an opt-in rate, because only 20 visitors opted in to your squeeze page out of 1,000, the opt-in rate is 2%. Let's have a final example. If you have 200 visitors and 50 of them chose to opt in, your opt-in rate is going to be 25%. 200 people saw your squeeze page, 50 of them decided to sign up with your squeeze page, and that number, the opt-in rate for 50 out of 200 is 25%. So the amount of people who opted in, being the 770, the 20, and the 50, they're called your leads, L-E-A-D-S. Lead, which leads us onto our second metric being cost per lead, sometimes known as CPL for cost per lead. What is cost per lead or CPL? In its simplest form, it's how much did each lead cost you. It's the money you spent on visitors to your squeeze page divided by the total number of opt-ins equals cost per lead. Let's clarify that. You would have spent a certain amount of money to get a number of visitors, and out of those visitors, a certain number of those visitors would have opted in via your squeeze page or given their details. So for each one of those visitors that gave their details via the squeeze page, each one of them is referred to as a lead. You'll know how much you paid for each lead, hence why it's called cost per lead. Before we go any further, let's clarify the not so obvious, which is this. Cost per lead only comes into effect when you pay for traffic. So in real simple terms, for you to measure cost per lead, you have to pay for traffic. For free traffic, you can have opt-in rates, but you cannot have cost per leads because it's free. When it's free traffic, there's nothing to show on there. So in fact, if you want to try and figure out what the percentage is for free traffic, you might as well just say it's infinite. So using these leads as an example, if you didn't pay for these opt-ins, being the 770, the 20, and the 50, those are the leads that came in through your squeeze page. And these opt-ins came from free traffic, being sources such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or any other platform, then cost per lead is irrelevant because there is no cost. No money was paid. But be aware, free traffic is slow traffic. Keep that in mind. Free traffic is slow traffic. Paid traffic is fast traffic. So when you pay for traffic, cost per lead automatically comes into play, which means once you pay a lump sum of money for the traffic, and a number of people sign up from your squeeze page as a new lead, you want to know how much you paid for each person's details. And that's called cost per lead. So if we look at the previous examples to clarify the cost per lead, so looking at the first example, you paid $1,000 for 1,000 visitors, you obtained 770 opt-ins or 770 leads from those 1,000 visitors. So it's $1,000 spent to get 770 opt-ins, where the opt-in rate is 77%. So your cost per lead for those 770 opt-ins is $1.30 per lead. So for each of those 770 leads that you got from the $1,000 that you spent, it costs you $1.30 per lead. Let's check the second example. So you paid $1,000 for 1,000 visitors, and from those 1,000 visitors, you ended up getting 20 who opted in. What it looks like is that you spent $1,000 to get 20 opt-ins, which gives you an opt-in rate of 2%. So your cost per lead is $50 per lead. If we look at a final example, you paid $150 for 200 visitors. And out of those 200 visitors, 50 of them chose to opt in, which means you paid $150 to get 50 opt-ins, or 50 leads if you will, which gives you an opt-in rate of 25%. So your cost per lead would be $3 per lead. So in the first example was $1.30 per lead. On the second example was $50 per lead. And on this example, it's $3 per lead. And once again, how do we figure that out? With the mathematical example, cost per lead is the total amount of money divided by the total leads. So here's your money. You spent $150 and your total amount of leads is 50. 150 divided by 50 equals $3 per lead. If we go back to the second example, with the equation being total amount of money divided by the total amount of opt-ins, or total amount of money divided by the total amount of leads that were gained, you paid $1,000 to get 20 leads. So 1,000 divided by 20 equals $50 per lead. And then if we're looking at the final example, you paid $1,000, you got 770 leads. 1,000 divided by 770 gives you $1.30 per lead. So that's how opt-in rate impacts your cost per lead. It clearly shows that the higher the opt-in rate for your squeeze page, the lower the cost per lead. High opt-in rate, low cost per lead. And that is why we must test the squeeze pages. So basically what you do, you get the opt-in rates and the cost per leads for multiple squeeze pages, and you measure them up against each other, which is what they call split testing. And when you find the best page or pages or combination of those pages that gives you the best numbers, being the best opt-in rates and the best cost per leads, then you run it hard, you run it fast, and in our Te we say you run it straight, and you build that list quickly and start making the profits. Now further to that, with regards to squeeze pages, common question that tends to be asked is, should the squeeze page be lengthy or should it be short and simple? Well, here's the short, sharp, easy to follow formulaic answer. Low ticket offer, use a simple and short squeeze page. High ticket offers, use longer squeeze pages. And the main reason to use longer squeeze pages for the higher ticket offers, more information is required for the higher price product or services. So to use an analogy for a low ticket offer, simple squeeze page, or a high ticket offer, if you go to a shop to buy a lollipop, there's not much thinking you got to do there. It's just a quick decision. Yes or no, do you want the lollipop? You don't need a big, huge squeeze page for that, if you will. But if you're buying a bigger item, such as a house, then you need more time to make up your mind if you want to buy that house or not, because it's a higher priced item. And you definitely need more information as to whether you want to buy that house or not. Especially when you live in Auckland, Aotearoa, or New Zealand, where the house prices are like in the multiple millions of dollars. You need a lot of information before you're going to start buying that stuff. So to summarize episode 6, your squeeze pages must be tested. Your opt-in rates and cost per leads must be measured. Low ticket offers must have a simple squeeze page, and high ticket offers must have a longer squeeze page. So for more information on building your affiliate marketing business using email marketing and the tools we're using to create that business, click the links below for all the information that's required. And stay tuned for the next episode. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 7. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Mistake number 6 that most email marketers make: the wrong usage of the bridge page. So that basically means they use the bridge page wrong. Before we go into the mistake number 6 that you must not make as an email marketer, let's first answer the question of what is a bridge page? The bridge page is essentially a pre-sale page that's seen before your visitors are sent to the sales offer. It's essentially a preview of the sales offer. You could say that the bridge page is used to warm up the traffic before they go to the sales offer, and could also help them make a decision, ideally the buying decision. So if we look at this diagram here, so here you have traffic, squeeze page, and the offer. The flow of traffic goes to your squeeze page, they enter their details, and they go through to the sales offer. So your traffic's here, they find your squeeze page, give their details, and then they're sent to the sales offer here. But as you can see here, the bridge page goes between the squeeze page and the sales offer. So your bridge page is right here. So here's your traffic, they discover your squeeze page, enter the details. Instead of going straight to the offer, they go to the bridge page. The bridge page basically gives them a preview of the sales offer, and then they go through to the sales offer. So essentially, instead of going straight to the sales offer, they hit the bridge page. But why do you need a bridge page? So you need a bridge page to explain the offer if the sales page does a suck job. The sales page of the offer that you are promoting should ideally do all the donkey work of selling the product, because you've already done your part as the affiliate marketer of introducing the offer. But if it doesn't do a good job, then you need to put in a bridge page to fill in the gaps. You need the bridge page to pre-sell the offer to be able to give the visitor a preview of what they'll get on the following sales page. So what's the mistake that the email marketers are making with the bridge page? How's the bridge page being used wrong? Well, basically the bridge page is being used on every single sales offer on every single funnel, which is the wrong way to use the bridge page. You need to pick and choose when the sales offer needs a bridge page and not just add it to anything and everything. So it all comes down to the nature of the sales offer. In essence, does it suck or is it really good? If the sales page is bad for the offer, then you need a bridge page, which will ideally increase the number of buyers that go through to the bridge page. Just to clarify, it could be the greatest product or service on the planet, but if the offer is piss poorly written, then you need to add on a well-developed bridge page. Does a bridge page increase conversions from visitor to buyer? In other words, if somebody visits your bridge page and they go through to the sales page, will it turn that visitor into a buyer? Yes, if the bridge page is used correctly. No, if it's used wrong. So yes, it can turn the visitor into a buyer as long as the bridge page is done right. If it's not done right, you can't turn chicken poo into chicken soup. So in essence, if the bridge page is used incorrectly, it will reduce the amount of traffic going through to the sales offer, which means you automatically reduce the sales conversion by default. One thing to keep in mind about the bridge page: if your funnel has too many steps to get to the sales offer, it could potentially reduce or even stop your traffic moving through your funnel to get to the sales offer in the first place. Once again, if we're looking at the flow, Here's your traffic. It's squeeze page, straight to sales offer, nothing here in the way to block its path. But when you put a bridge page in here between the squeeze page and the sales offer, it will reduce the amount of traffic going through to the sales offer. But if you have used the bridge page correctly, it will make up for the reduced traffic because that traffic has gone through the bridge page and will be fully informed of the product or service before they've reached the sales offer. So there's a higher chance of the visitors buying from the sales offer. So here's a summary of mistake number 6 being the wrong usage of the bridge page. Summary of the episode. Limit your bridge page usage. You don't have to use the bridge page on every funnel and every sales offer. Use the bridge page only on poorly written sales pages. And finally, for the summary of episode number 7, mistake number 6, using a bridge page, you can possibly get a higher chance of sales because the visitors would have gone through the bridge page, which would have given them a better understanding of the sales offer. Stay tuned for more lessons in the series of You Must Stop Making These Email Marketing Mistakes. By the way, click the links in the description below for all the tools that we are using to build and create this affiliate marketing business using email marketing. There's also a link down there if you want to learn how to do this. On the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, we are documenting our journey of building an affiliate marketing business. All the information on the Passive Wealth Flow Systems channel stems from this mentorship program here. Now, to read the information that you're looking at right now, click the link below to get access. We'll just quickly go through it with you. There's 3 levels of mentorship program: Beginners Club, the Star Club, and the Inner Circle. The big one here that they have is Inner Circle. That is a mentorship program which will help you build an affiliate marketing business. And if you read through these features and the benefits for the Inner Circle, you won't find anything like it on planet Earth, because no one has the audacity to offer the benefits that will help you. So go through here, have a read of it. Look, the big one here is this. If you're accepted, that's the key here. If you're accepted, you will work directly with the master marketer. His name's Benjamin Go. He will work with you until your business is making $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row. That's an audacious offer. Nobody offers that on planet Earth. If they do, I don't know about it. Once you've read all the information, if it does resonate with you, generally speaking, resonation means join the program. How successful is this program? Well, just read the information. Check the testimonials down here. There are people all over the world that are doing this program and have graduated from this program. This person here is from America. This person here is from Aotearoa, New Zealand. This person's from the Philippines. And this person here is from Indonesia. People from around the world have learnt from the master marketer over here, Benjamin Go. And if any of these levels resonates with you, then take action and join up, and click the links below for more information. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. Well, here we go again. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 8. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. In this episode, we are going to clarify mistake number 7 that you must not make in email marketing, which is using untested solo ads vendors. So what's a solo ads vendor? It's a person who sells you clicks, and those people need to be tested to see who provides the best quality clicks. Before we go any further, we need to clarify some fundamentals, being what is a solo ads vendor and what is a solo ad. Let's clarify for you. There's 2 types of traffic, free and paid. Free traffic is slow and paid traffic is fast. And what we want to do with the traffic is build our subscriber list as fast as possible and as high as possible, ideally to a big, huge, massive number. So here you have your traffic, and your traffic will find your squeeze page. And from the squeeze page, they'll move on to the sales offers. So the traffic can find your squeeze page in a few ways. One option is they could be just surfing the internet. And by the way, we're talking about human beings, and then they somehow find your squeeze page. Or you could direct the traffic to your squeeze page via social media. So that's referred to as free traffic, which is also known as slow traffic. The other form of traffic that finds your squeeze page is called paid traffic. So you get that through various platforms such as Google ads, Bing ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads. So essentially what you're doing with those particular companies is that you're paying them to provide you with traffic. The paid traffic option that we are using is called Solo Ads, and you can buy that traffic from Solo Ads vendors. So with regards to Solo Ads vendors, they have a massive list of emails that they would have obtained from their own squeeze pages and email marketing, and their list could number in the dozens of thousands to hundreds of thousands. So the paid service that the Solo Ads vendors provide is giving you access to their massive list, which could be in the tens of thousands or in the hundreds of thousands, but they're giving you access to that list. So how is this done? Okay, so what you do, you give the Solo Ads vendor a link to your squeeze page, and they will send an email to their massive list promoting your link. The email they send, which includes your link, is solely and exclusively for their list only, which is why it's called Solo Ads. When they do send the email, some people from their massive list will click on your squeeze page link. And what you are paying for is the clicks that you get from the vendor's list. So using some practical examples with exaggerated numbers, if you bought 5,000 clicks from a Solo Ads vendor, the vendor will send an email with your link in it to their list, and your Solo Ads purchase will be completed once 5,000 people from that list has clicked on your link. Vendors are the people you buy clicks from. They are your traffic suppliers. So this is where your Solo Ads vendors are in your business. They are basically here. They provide the traffic. So generally speaking, they will supply your traffic to the squeeze page. And the thing about Solo Ads vendors is that you might have 1, 2, 3, 4. You might have several Solo Ads vendors all providing you with clicks. And this is where you must start testing your vendors. And the thing about testing your vendors, you need to see which vendor provides the highest quality clicks to your squeeze page. And if you don't test your vendors, you're making a major mistake that can easily be stopped by just testing your vendors. So how do you test your vendors? Well, you need to use a tracking software. If you want a profitable affiliate marketing business using email marketing, you need the tracking software. If you do not get the software to test your vendors, then you won't know how good their traffic is. You won't know which Solo Ads vendor is providing you with the quality clicks. You'll be buying traffic blind and just hoping to get sales. It's the same as building a house with no measurements or baking a cake with no instructions and no ingredients. So the software will show you which vendor has the best clicks, and when you find the vendor or multiple vendors who provide the quality clicks, you can then cut out the useless, underperforming, piss-poor vendors and start putting all your Solo Ads money into the superstar vendors with the superstar quality traffic. And then you can go build your list hard and fast and as big as possible. And that's why we always test our vendors until we find the best ones. Oh, by the way, that tracking software we use, it's called Opt-in Dojo. Click the links below to get access. Click on the links below to get access to all the tools we are using to build our affiliate marketing business, especially the tracking software that weeds out the useless Solo Ads vendors, called Opt-in Dojo. Click on the links below to get access to all those tools and more information on that. There's a superpower that everyone on Earth can choose to have, and that superpower is the ability to create money on demand. And the way to get that superpower is to learn the skills to build a profitable online business. If you want to build an online business that provides you with recurring income, click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth. When you do click that link to the greatest mentorship program on earth, you're going to scroll down here and you'll see 3 levels of mentorship: beginners club, star club, and the inner circle. Read through them all to see which one resonates with you. We're going to highlight the top level of mentorship, which is called inner circle, which, as far as I'm aware, there is no other mentorship program on planet Earth that comes close to what the inner circle is offering. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique opportunity for you to build a profitable online business to obtain your financial freedom. For a one-time price of $6,997 US, have a read through this yellow column to see what you'll be getting. Essentially, with the inner circle, you'll work directly one-on-one with the underground supermarketer Benjamin Go, and he will be coaching you to build your own high-profit online business. So you have the ability to create money on demand. If we look at the major highlights of the inner circle at the top here, which says work directly with me perpetually until you achieve a minimum of 5k USD for consecutively 3 months, that essentially means Benjamin Go will work with you for as long as it takes until you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row. That's not $20,000 for 1 month, $250 on the second month, and then $90 on the third month. It's $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. So convert that to your own currency. For example, if you're from New Zealand, Aotearoa, that's $8,300 per month for 3 months in a row. If you're from the UK, that's £3,951 per month for 3 months in a row. Or even if you're from Samoa, that's 13,600 tala per month for 3 months in a row. Once you hit that level, Benjamin will graduate you and your mentoring will be complete. So you're finished, you can just move on. And this is because once you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row, you have mastered the system and you will then have the ability to make money on demand. Now, just to clarify, if you're keen, you don't just pay $6,997 and you're in. You have to click on check curriculum and then you click the red button to book a Zoom session before you enroll. So you click on that and then you got to book a Zoom session. The Zoom call is not a glorified sales call to close you and get your business. It's essentially an interview to see if you are truly ready to take up the inner circle mentorship. Essentially, that Zoom call, it's a deselection call, not a selection call, a deselection call. Benjamin will find out if you have the requirements to receive his mentorship. And if you don't, he simply refuses to take your money and he won't let you join. If you do have the requirements, he will invite you to join the inner circle. Have a read through all the information here because there is nothing on planet Earth that exists like the inner circle. If the opportunity resonates with you, where you feel it in your gut, you need to follow up. If you can imagine yourself with the power to create money on demand, then click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth, and book a Zoom call to see if you qualify for the inner circle. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 9. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Mistake number 8 that most affiliate marketers and email marketers are making is that they only focus on the front end sales. The mistake a lot of affiliate marketers and email marketers are making is focusing on the front end sales and ignoring the back end sales. Sometimes they don't even know the meaning of the back end sales. The front end sales brings in the customer and the back end sales makes the money. Here's an example to illustrate the point using a fast food restaurant. You go to buy a burger and the server asks if you want fries with that. And if you say yes, they're going to ask you, how about a drink? They then ask you, well, how about a sundae? And then they'll say, how about a shake? And then they're just going to go, well, why don't you just buy the whole combo? And so you end up buying the whole combo. Pretty soon you realize your intention of buying a burger has ended up in buying a buffet on top of your original burger. The results? The burger is the front end, the buffet is the back end. 90% of the money is made in the back end. So the lesson from there is focus on the buffet, not the burger. So how does it work in affiliate marketing and email marketing using the ultimate business model? So here you can see the ultimate business model for affiliate marketing and email marketing. So if we check out the normal path for traffic, you have your traffic here. So that's essentially your solo ads or your free traffic from social marketing or people just finding your squeeze page on accident. They come here, find your squeeze page. There's a bridge page if the sales page is poor, and then they go through to the sales offer. So the sales offer is normally what they refer to as a low ticket sales offer. And if they decide to buy, then they'll move into what they call buys list C. Now, if this happens, then that's fairly lucky. What generally happens is that you have your traffic, they go through to the squeeze page, and when they come through to the sales offer, they don't buy straight away. So what happens from here is that from the squeeze page, their details get put into the email autoresponder, and they will be sent various emails with various offers. And then if they do decide to buy after receiving those multiple emails with multiple offers, they will go through to buyers list C. The sales that normally occur here and here they're referred to as your front-end sales. And your front-end sales are normally low-ticket items, essentially your hamburgers. When they buy and their details come through to the buyers list C, this section here is called the back end. Buyers list C, B, and A is the buffet. And normally you have the offers that come through here are like your mid-ticket offers and your high-ticket offers. This section here is referred to as your front end. And most marketers tend to concentrate on the sales here on the front end, which you can basically say they're concentrating on the burgers. And they tend to forget about the buffet being the back end, being the buyers list. 90% of sales is here in the back end. When you only focus on front end sales, the result will be a low profit business. So if we quickly summarize this part here is called your front end. Most marketers concentrate on making money in the front end with these low ticket offers. And that's where they stop. If you want to make the big money, you got to concentrate on this part of the business, which is your back end, because that's where 90% of your sales are coming from. The correction to mistake number 8 of front end focus is to look at the whole business model. You will look at the function of the front end is purely for list building, not low ticket sales. From the front end, for the people who do buy those low ticket offers, you will then be filtering them into the back end, which is known as the buyers list. And then from that point, you nurture the buyers list to buy the mid-ticket offers and the high-ticket offers, and that's when you start making the big money. Because 90% of the money comes from the buyers list or the back end. So your front end is here, this whole section here. So this is building the list, and we call this the raw list. So this whole part here is purely just to build the list. So you want to drive as much traffic as you can into the raw list, and you want to build up this raw list. And from the raw list, you're going to get the buyers. And then when they buy these low ticket offers, in your raw list, being your front end, the details of those buyers be transferred into what we call the buyers list. In this case, buyers list C. And then from that point, they'll just be continually nurtured to see if they want to buy anything in the future. You'll find that 90% of the money for your business will come from these lists. And that's how you overcome mistake number 8 of over-focusing on front end sales. There's a superpower that everyone on earth can choose to have, and that superpower is the ability to create money on demand. And the way to get that superpower is to learn the skills to build a profitable online business. If you want to build an online business that provides you with a recurring income, which utilizes the business model that we have shown in this episode, then click the link below, which is labeled Greatest Mentorship Program on Earth. It will take you to this page where you will see 3 levels of mentorship. Have a read through all the levels to see which one suits you. We are going to look at the highest level available, which is the Inner Circle. This is where you get one-on-one weekly mentoring sessions via Zoom, where you will work directly with the underground supermarketer Benjamin Go, who will guide you in building an online business using the model shown in this episode. Just to be clear, that's his model. The most unique feature of this mentorship, which does not exist anywhere on earth, is this top benefit right here, which says work directly with me perpetually until you achieve a minimum of 5k USD for consecutively 3 months. That just simply means you work directly with Benjamin Go until you make a minimum of $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. So just to clarify that, that's not $50,000 for 1 month, and then the second month you make $250, and then in the third month you make $75. It's a minimum of $5,000 per month USD for 3 months in a row. If you don't make that amount for 3 months in a row, you just don't graduate. But when you do, then you're out of there. You're unleashed upon the world. Now, as you can see, the one-time offer to join the Inner Circle is $6,997 USD, which the sum is expensive, but to those of you who see the benefits, you know that price is beyond the bargain. It's basically the equivalent of buying a private jet for the price of a toy plane. If this opportunity resonates with you and you feel it in your gut, then you have to follow up. So when you're on this page, you will see the button here, Check Curriculum. Click on Check Curriculum. It'll bring you to this page. And then you want to click on this red button here to book a Zoom call and to see if the inner circle is a right fit for you. And this Zoom call is not with any like outside salesperson who's trying to close the deal on you. You're talking directly with the underground supermarketer, Benjamin Go. Be aware the Zoom call is not a sales call, so you can part ways with your $6,997 US. It's a deselection call, not a selection call, a deselection call. So during that Zoom call, you're going to find out if you're a right fit for the inner circle. And if it's not right for you, don't join. Benjamin doesn't need your $6,997 US. But if you get to the point where you don't know whether you should join or not, he'll basically tell you if he thinks you're ready. And if he doesn't think you're ready, you're not getting the invite. If he does think you're ready, you'll be invited to join the inner circle. And if you do join, get ready to work on building your business, because he will do everything he can to help you get to that $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. That's under the assumption you put in the work. It is reciprocal. So if you can imagine yourself with the superpower to create money on demand, then click on the link below, which is labeled Greatest Mentorship Program on Earth, and book a Zoom call to see if you qualify for the inner circle. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 10. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. In this episode, we are going to highlight mistake number 9 that most email marketers make, which is using no personalized emails. So a mistake that a lot of email marketers are making is sending indiscriminate general emails to their subscriber list in a hit and hope style, expecting to make sales. They're sending a one-size-fits-all bunch of emails instead of personalizing their emails to the individuals or groups in their subscriber list. And this is one of the common mistakes that results in an email marketing business that makes no money. Let's illustrate the point using the passive income profit business model. So here you have the path that the subscriber takes. So you have your traffic discovers your squeeze page, and they take 2 paths at once. So path number 1 to the bridge page, to the sales offer. This is a low ticket sales offer. They decide to buy it, they get sent through to the buyers list. At the same time, they go through path number 2, which is their details get sent through to the autoresponder. The autoresponder sends out various emails of various low ticket sales offers. And if the subscriber decides to buy, their details once again gets transferred over to the buyers list. Now, while they are in this particular area here, before they get sent through to the buyers list, this particular section is called the raw list. And the purpose of the raw list is to build the numbers in that list, then filter the buyers. So the mistake here is that the emails that are sent within the raw list are then sent to the buyers list, promoting the same low ticket offers. They're getting sold the same offer when they're in the buyers list. And this is a massive mistake. It's going to make the people in the buyers list very angry and irritated that they're being resent the same offer that they bought, which is going to result in people unsubscribing from your list or leaving your list faster than lightning. What you got to be aware of is that when people have bought your low ticket offer and they are moved into your buyers list, they're not dumb, because the further they go into your funnel, the smarter and more sophisticated they tend to be. So the people in the buyers list are feeling irritated, they're not feeling special, you didn't value them, and you're just wasting their time by sending them the same emails. They're not being personalized. So the obvious solution is to send personalized, customized emails to keep your buyers so they'll keep on buying from you. So the solution here basically is, here in your raw list, you're sending them short, sharp, concise emails with links to these low ticket offers. And as you said, this is called the raw list, this whole section here. And the purpose of the raw list is to build up the number of subscribers in that list, ideally in the multiple thousands. Also, with regards to these emails that are being sent in the raw list, it's there to build the know, like, and trust factor within your subscribers. So you might have 1,000 subscribers in here and only 100 will buy from the sales offer. and they go into the buyers list. But the 900 that are left here, they're still being sent the emails. And during that time, it's building up the know, like, and trust factor. They will get to know you, they'll start to like you, and then they'll trust you. And this does take quite a few emails to build up. And then when they're ready, they will start to buy from you. And when they buy, they will become part of the buyers list. But the emails that you sent from here into the raw list, you do not send those same emails here in the buyers list. Those emails you're sending through to the buyers list, they're not promotional emails, they're mostly value emails. You're giving them valuable information that they can use themselves straight away without having to pay for it. And you're doing that as many times as possible. So you're building up their loyalty and their trust for you. And then once you do have something valuable to promote to them as an affiliate offer, they will tend to buy from you because you've given over more value. The emails you'll be sending in the buyers list will be a lot longer, a lot more sophisticated, with a lot more information because they're being promoted higher ticket offers, which need more information for them to make a crucial decision. So when you get to this part here of the buyers list, personalization is not a choice. It is a necessity. It has to be done because the buyers list here is what brings in 90% of your money. So the moral of the story is when it comes to emails within your business, they must be personalized. Don't make the common mistake of not personalizing your emails. Click on the links below for more information on building your email marketing business. There's a superpower that everyone on earth can choose to have, and that superpower is the ability to create money on demand. And the way to get that superpower is to learn the skills to build a profitable online business. If you want to build an online business that provides you with recurring income, click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth. When you do click that link to the greatest mentorship program on earth, you're going to scroll down here and you'll see 3 levels of mentorship: beginners club, star club, and the inner circle. Read through them all to see which one resonates with you. We're going to highlight the top level of mentorship, which is called inner circle, which, as far as I'm aware, there is no other mentorship program on planet Earth that comes close to what the inner circle is offering. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique opportunity for you to build a profitable online business to obtain your financial freedom. For a one-time price of $6,997 US, have a read through this yellow column to see what you'll be getting. Essentially, with the inner circle, you'll work directly one-on-one with the underground supermarketer Benjamin Go, and he will be coaching you to build your own high-profit online business, so you have the ability to create money on demand. If we look at the major highlights of the inner circle at the top here, which says work directly with me perpetually until you achieve a minimum of 5k USD for consecutively 3 months, that essentially means Benjamin Go will work with you for as long as it takes until you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row. That's not $20,000 for 1 month, $250 on the second month, and then $90 on the third month. It's $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. So convert that to your own currency. For example, if you're from New Zealand, Aotearoa, that's $8,300 per month for 3 months in a row. If you're from the UK, that's £3,951 per month for 3 months in a row. Or even if you're from Samoa, that's 13,600 tala per month for 3 months in a row. Once you hit that level, Benjamin will graduate you and your mentoring will be complete. So you're finished. You can just move on. And this is because once you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row, you have mastered the system and you will then have the ability to make money on demand. Now, just to clarify, if you're keen, you don't just pay $6,997 and you're in. You have to click on check curriculum and then you click the red button to book a Zoom session before you enroll. So you click on that and then you got to book a Zoom session. The Zoom call is not a glorified sales call to close you and get your business. It's essentially an interview to see if you are truly ready to take up the inner circle mentorship. Essentially, that Zoom call, it's a deselection call, not a selection call, a deselection call. Benjamin will find out if you have the requirements to receive his mentorship. And if you don't, he simply refuses to take your money and he won't let you join. If you do have the requirements, he will invite you to join the inner circle. Have a read through all the information here because there is nothing on planet Earth that exists like the inner circle. If the opportunity resonates with you, where you feel it in your gut, you need to follow up. If you can imagine yourself with the power to create money on demand, then click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth, and book a Zoom call to see if you qualify for the inner circle. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below. Now let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 11. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Before we show you any more email marketing mistakes that you must stop, let's break down the anatomy of an email. So this is the passive income profit funnel, and the part of the funnel we are dealing with regards to emails is this part here. So all the contact details get sent into the email autoresponder, and that email autoresponder will send out various emails, which therefore gets sent through to various offers. What we are doing is breaking down the anatomy of these emails. So let's check that out. So this is your email. Let's break it down. Highlighted here in yellow is your subject line. And then over here, this whole part here is called your body content. So when you do get an email, the first thing you do see is the subject line. And when you click on the subject line, it'll open up the email, which is all of this. And when you open up the email, you will see this part here, which is the body content. And the body content will have this link in here. And when you click on that link, it will take you through to the sales offer. So let's check out the mistakes that you must stop as an email marketer. Mistake number 10. The subject lines are not split tested. The subject lines are a crucial element in the emails because it's the subject line that gets the people to open the email. So the subject lines affect your open rates and they will give you your required data immediately, which is why you must split test your subject lines. Split testing subject lines basically means this. At a minimum, you have 2 subject lines for your emails. You send out those emails with those 2 subject lines to see which one does better than the other. And that is called split testing your subject lines. And then what you do is that you split test multiple subject lines, and whichever has the best open rates out of those multiple subject lines, you keep them to use in future emails. Mistake number 11. The body content is not split tested. So as you can see, this is the body content, and this part here is called the link. So once you click on that link, it'll take you through to the sales offer. The body content introduces you to the offer that'll come through the link. The body content affects the click-through rates, also known as the CTR. So remember, the email is made up of 2 factors, the subject line and the body content. The subject line affects the open rates to the body content. So in other words, a subject line will dictate if a person will open your email. And then once they do open the email to go through to the body content, then the body content affects the click-through rates, meaning the message in the email will dictate if a person will click on the links in your email. Now, when you split test the body content, it's the same method as split testing the subject line. You're just applying that method to the body content. So you send out the emails with different body content, and whichever gets the highest click-through rates are the winners. You keep those and you reuse them. Mistake number 12 that you must stop in your email marketing. Stop trying to split test the subject line and the body content at the same time. So basically, one thing you can't do is split test subject lines and body content at the same time. It's near impossible to measure. It's a bit like switching on a light and then expecting it to be on and off at the same time. It's impossible. So the solution for this mistake that you want to stop making is to test one factor at a time. Let's show you how. So here's your solution. What you do is you split test the subject line first. You do not touch the body content. You leave the body content as is. You need to find the best subject lines that open the most emails. Once you've found the best subject lines, you then collect those best performing subject lines. After you've tested the subject lines, you move on to the next step, which is you split test the body content to see which ones get the most click-through rates on the email links. Now, once you start on the body content, do not touch the subject line because you've already found the best subject lines. Just test the body content. And once you've found the best body content, you collect the best body content. And then from that point, you've got the best subject lines and the best body content. Then it's a case of mixing and matching your subject lines and your body content to create the best emails. And once you've found your best emails, you rinse and repeat and reuse those emails, because Those emails will drive traffic to the sales offers. Click the links below for the tools that we use to build our email marketing business and for any further information on learning how to get this done. There's a superpower that everyone on earth can choose to have, and that superpower is the ability to create money on demand. And the way to get that superpower is to learn the skills to build a profitable online business. If you want to build an online business that provides you with recurring income, click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth. When you do click that link to the greatest mentorship program on earth, you're going to scroll down here and you'll see 3 levels of mentorship: beginners club, star club, and the inner circle. Read through them all to see which one resonates with you. We're going to highlight the top level of mentorship, which is called inner circle, which, as far as I'm aware, there is no other mentorship program on planet Earth that comes close to what the inner circle is offering. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique opportunity for you to build a profitable online business to obtain your financial freedom. For a one-time price of $6,997 US, have a read through this yellow column to see what you'll be getting. Essentially, with the inner circle, you'll work directly one-on-one with the underground supermarketer Benjamin Go, and he will be coaching you to build your own high-profit online business, so you have the ability to create money on demand. If we look at the major highlights of the inner circle at the top here, which says work directly with me perpetually until you achieve a minimum of 5k USD for consecutively 3 months, that essentially means Benjamin Go will work with you for as long as it takes until you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row. That's not $20,000 for 1 month, $250 on the second month, and then $90 on the third month. It's $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. So convert that to your own currency. For example, if you're from New Zealand, Aotearoa, that's $8,300 per month for 3 months in a row. If you're from the UK, that's £3,951 per month for 3 months in a row. Or even if you're from Samoa, that's 13,600 tala per month for 3 months in a row. Once you hit that level, Benjamin will graduate you and your mentoring will be complete. So you're finished, you can just move on. And this is because once you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row, you have mastered the system and you will then have the ability to make money on demand. Now, just to clarify, if you're keen, you don't just pay $6,997 and you're in. You have to click on check curriculum and then you click the red button to book a Zoom session before you enroll. So you click on that and then you got to book a Zoom session. The Zoom call is not a glorified sales call to close you and get your business. It's essentially an interview to see if you are truly ready to take up the inner circle mentorship. Essentially, that Zoom call, it's a deselection call, not a selection call, a deselection call. Benjamin will find out if you have the requirements to receive his mentorship, and if you don't, he simply refuses to take your money and he won't let you join. If you do have the requirements, he will invite you to join the inner circle. Have a read through all the information here, because there is nothing on planet Earth that exists like the inner circle. If the opportunity resonates with you, where you feel it in your gut, you need to follow up. If you can imagine yourself with the power to create money on demand, then click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth, and book a Zoom call to see if you qualify for the inner circle. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 12. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Mistake number 13. Most email marketers do not know how many emails to send. So do they send 1 email per hour, or 1 email per day, or 1 email per week, or 20 per month? What do they do? How many should they send? The answer is, don't know. It's unknown. It's yet to be confirmed. And that's because it all depends on your open rates, being the amount of people that open your emails. Your open rates will dictate the frequency or the amount of times that you send out your emails. It's the amount of people who open your emails that dictates how often you send your emails. So as a quick reminder, using our passive income profit funnel, This section here is referred to as our raw list. This section here is referred to as our buyers list. You can send more emails to your raw list than you can your buyers list. You can bombard your raw list with emails because they're not proven buyers yet. But it doesn't mean that you should hammer your raw list with about 10 to 20 emails per day. Let's go through the process to determine how often you should email your list. So to figure out how often to send emails to your list, what you do is you start off by sending one email per day. You then monitor the open rates for that email, and if the open rates are above 10% for 3 days in a row, then you start sending 2 emails per day. Monitor the open rates for those 2 emails per day for 1 week, and if the open rates are greater than 10% for most of that week, then you send 3 emails per day. Perpetually or ongoing, meaning forever or as long as possible. Now, once you start sending out those emails 3 times per day, you have to monitor it. If the open rates are dropping, even though you're using the awesome subject line, then you have to start split testing other subject lines. If the open rates suck and they still haven't shown any improvement, then you have to do 2 things. First, you got to clean your email list. That means deleting inactive emails from your email list. So what's probably happening there is that there's a lot of people in your email list that just haven't bothered opening your emails. And that may have occurred for the last 2 or 3 months that they haven't opened your emails. The emails could have bounced, or maybe the emails are just not in use anymore. There's multiple reasons why this could happen. But the result remains the same. You have to regularly clean your email list. The second thing to do is reduce the amount of emails being sent from 3 times per day to 2 times per day. Those 2 things we just mentioned is all dependent on open rates. And keep this in mind, the numbers dictate the actions, not your emotions, it's the numbers. It's a bit like people who buy properties or property investors. They don't really care what the house looks like, they only care what the numbers say. They don't look at the kitchen and go, that's a nice kitchen, that's a nice fence, that's a nice house color. They don't give a stuff about any of that. They only look at the numbers before they buy the house. The principle remains the same with the open rates. The numbers dictate your actions, not your emotions. Things are easier when you let the numbers dictate your actions. Also, be aware people will unsubscribe from your list. There's no point worrying about that. It is what it is. It's part of having an online business. If people want to unsubscribe from your list, then let them go because they're not going to buy from you anyway. They just wanted the freebies. Okay, just want to show you something very quickly here. A very rough graph here. On this side, we have subscriptions, and over here we have time. When you're building and growing your email list, it will never look like this. Be a straight line or a curve. It will never look like this. It's never going to go straight up. So you're not just going to get subscribers and they'll just go straight through the roof. Or the curve one's more like this. Your subscriber list will never grow in a straight line or a curve with heaps of subscribers. When you grow your subscriber list, this is the actual way it looks. You start to grow your subscriber list, then you have a clean out. When you have a clean out, the amount drops. Then you build the list up again. But remember, you got to have regular clean outs. So you're deleting emails from here, and then it builds up again. And then you got to regularly clean this list. And whenever you clean it, the amount of subscribers is going to drop down. It goes up again, and then you clean it. As you can see, it's moving in a zigzag motion. But even though it drops, and it grows back up again, and it drops and it grows back up again, you will notice that the overall trend of your subscriber list is moving upwards, which means your list is growing and getting bigger. And the reason for that trend moving upwards is because the amount of people coming into your autoresponder will always be higher than those who subscribe or those who are non-responsive. Click out the links below to check out the tools that we use to build our affiliate marketing business, and if you want to get a head start on building your own business. There's a superpower that everyone on earth can choose to have, and that superpower is the ability to create money on demand. And the way to get that superpower is to learn the skills to build a profitable online business. If you want to build an online business that provides you with recurring income, click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth. When you do click that link to the greatest mentorship program on earth, you're going to scroll down here and you'll see 3 levels of mentorship: beginners club, star club, and the the inner circle. Read through them all to see which one resonates with you. We're going to highlight the top level of mentorship, which is called Inner Circle, which as far as I'm aware, there is no other mentorship program on planet Earth that comes close to what the Inner Circle is offering. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique opportunity for you to build a profitable online business to obtain your financial freedom. For a one-time price of $6,997 US, have a read through this yellow column to see what you'll be getting. Essentially, with the Inner Circle, you'll work directly one-on-one with the underground supermarketer Benjamin Go, and he will be coaching you to build your own high-profit online business, so you have the ability to create money on demand. If we look at the major highlights of the Inner Circle at the top here, which says work directly with me perpetually until you achieve a minimum of 5k USD for consecutively 3 months, that essentially means Benjamin Go will work with you for as long as it takes until you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row. That's not $20,000 for 1 month, $250 on the second month, and then $90 on the third month. It's $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. So convert that to your own currency. For example, if you're from New Zealand, Aotearoa, that's $8,300 per month for 3 months in a row. If you're from the UK, that's £3,951 per month for 3 months in a row. Or even if you're from Samoa, that's 13,600 tala per month for 3 months in a row. Once you hit that level, Benjamin will graduate you and your mentoring will be complete. So you're finished, you can just move on. And this is because once you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row, you have mastered the system and you will then have the ability to make money on demand. Now, just to clarify, if you're keen, you don't just pay $6,997 and you're in. You have to click on check curriculum and then you click the red button to book a Zoom session before you enroll. So you click on that and then you got to book a Zoom session. The Zoom call is not a glorified sales call to close you and get your business. It's essentially an interview to see if you are truly ready to take up the Inner Circle mentorship. Essentially, that Zoom call, it's a deselection call, not a selection call, a deselection call. Benjamin will find out if you have the requirements to receive his mentorship. And if you don't, he simply refuses to take your money and he won't let you join. If you do have the requirements, he will invite you to join the Inner Circle. Have a read through all the information here, because there is nothing on planet Earth that exists like the Inner Circle. If the opportunity resonates with you, where you feel it in your gut, you need to follow up. If you can imagine yourself with the power to create money on demand, then click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on Earth, and book a Zoom call to see if you qualify for the Inner Circle. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 13. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. Mistake number 14. Having a small email list. One of the major mistakes that most email marketers are making is that they have a small email list. You can't have a small email list. It has to be a big, massive email list. And if you want to see a consistent monthly income, you must have a minimum of 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers to bring in that monthly income. Now, when we look at our passive income profit funnel, what we have here is the raw list. The function of the raw list is not for sales, as you can see here by these offers. Its main function is to get as many subscribers as possible into receiving your emails. It's in the raw list where you want to have your 5,000 to 10,000 plus subscribers. You want them in here in the raw list. And from the raw list, you have a massive chance, assuming you've got the big numbers, of finding buyers to move into your buyers list. And it's the buyers list where you make 90% of your money. And that's why it's important to build a big, massive email list. And just a reminder, to build your email list, you must drive the traffic from either paid ads, being Facebook, YouTube, Bing, Google Ads, TikTok, or solo ads, or you can drive the traffic from the free methods using the social media platforms. Mistake number 15, inconsistency. When you're building your email marketing business, you need to be consistent and persistent. You're going to have your good days and your bad days. But in the words of the world famous Samoan called The Rock, it doesn't matter if you have good days or bad days, because you need to be the business owner and work like an employee. The principle is to build your business until you finish the business. And finish is when you build up the passive cash flow to the point where you can walk away from your email marketing business because it works by itself. Or at the very least, you just need to work in it 1 day a week. You have to work on the business consistently on a daily basis until the business has reached its finish point of paying for your life's income requirements. Mistake number 16, knowing when to change your offer. You can't be promoting the same offer forever. Sometimes you have to change the offer depending on what the data and the numbers is telling you. Remember, the numbers dictate the actions. Before we give you an easy to understand example, let's clarify what a hop is. What is a hop? When a person opens your email and they click your link, it will take them to the sales offer. When they click on the link and go to the sales offer, that's called a hop. So link to offer equals a hop. If 10 people click on your link, that's 10 hops. If 70 people click on your link, that's 70 hops. If 8,975 people click on your link, that's 8,975 hops. So how do you use hops to figure out when to change the offer? Well, let's have a look at that. So when do you change the offer? The industry standard for offers is 1 sale per 100 to 150 hops. If you get no sale per 400 to 500 hops, change the offer. That's the formula. The data from these numbers need to be monitored daily to see when and if the offer needs to be changed. It's not a case of just sending emails and then boom, ta-da, magic, you get money. You need to check the data. Don't get emotional over offers. If the numbers suck, change the offer. Remember, the numbers and the data dictates the actions, not your emotions. Keep your emotions out of it. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the main factors where you must stop making these email marketing mistakes. Coming up in the next episode is a final summary of all 16 mistakes that you must stop making, or better off, not even start. Click on the links below for everything we use to build our affiliate email marketing business. And watch this if you want mentoring to learn this business so you can earn in this business and have the ability to create money on demand. There's a superpower that everyone on earth can choose to have, and that superpower is the ability to create money on demand. And the way to get that superpower is to learn the skills to build a profitable online business. If you want to build an online business that provides you with recurring income, click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth. When you do click that link to the greatest mentorship program on earth, you're going to scroll down here and you'll see 3 levels of mentorship: beginners club, star club, and the inner circle. Read through them all to see which one resonates with you. We're going to highlight the top level of mentorship, which is called inner circle, which, as far as I'm aware, there is no other mentorship program on planet Earth that comes close to what the inner circle is offering. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique opportunity for you to build a profitable online business to obtain your financial freedom. For a one-time price of $6,997 US, have a read through this yellow column to see what you'll be getting. Essentially, with the inner circle, you'll work directly one-on-one with the underground supermarketer Benjamin Go, and he will be coaching you to build your own high-profit online business, so you have the ability to create money on demand. If we look at the major highlights of the inner circle at the top here, which says work directly with me perpetually until you achieve a minimum of 5k USD for consecutively 3 months, that essentially means Benjamin Go will work with you for as long as it takes until you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row. That's not $20,000 for 1 month, $250 on the second month, and then $90 on the third month. It's $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. So convert that to your own currency. For example, if you're from New Zealand, Aotearoa, that's $8,300 per month for 3 months in a row. If you're from the UK, that's £3,951 per month for 3 months in a row. Or even if you're from Samoa, that's 13,600 tala per month for 3 months in a row. Once you hit that level, Benjamin will graduate you and your mentoring will be complete. So you're finished, you can just move on. And this is because once you make $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row, you have mastered the system and you will then have the ability to make money on demand. Now, just to clarify, if you're keen, you don't just pay $6,997 and you're in. You have to click on check curriculum and then you click the red button to book a Zoom session before you enroll. So you click on that and then you got to book a Zoom session. The Zoom call is not a glorified sales call to close you and get your business. It's essentially an interview to see if you are truly ready to take up the inner circle mentorship. Essentially, that Zoom call, it's a deselection call, not a selection call, a deselection call. Benjamin will find out if you have the requirements to receive his mentorship. And if you don't, he simply refuses to take your money and he won't let you join. If you do have the requirements, he will invite you to join the inner circle. Have a read through all the information here because there is nothing on planet Earth that exists like the inner circle. If the opportunity resonates with you, where you feel it in your gut, you need to follow up. If you can imagine yourself with the power to create money on demand, then click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on Earth, and book a Zoom call to see if you qualify for the inner circle. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below. Now let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system. You must stop these email marketing mistakes. Episode 14. Welcome to the Passive Wealth Flow Systems, the channel where we document our journey from financial zero to financial freedom hero. In this final episode of the series of You Must Stop These Email Marketing Mistakes, we are going to provide a summary list of all 16 mistakes that you must stop making in your email marketing business for easy reference. Mistake number 1, marketing versus sales. Marketing is not sales and sales is not marketing. In our affiliate email marketing business, we are introducing the offer of the product or service. We are not selling it. It's the offer that does the selling. We are just doing the introductions. Mistake number 2, proper email is not being used. When it comes to email, you can't use Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, or iCloud, or any other commonly used email service. You have to use a proper email which is connected to a domain name. So say, for example, you have a domain name which is donkey.com, then that email must be connected to that domain name. For example, admin@donkey.com, or info@donkey.com, or user@donkey.com. So just to clarify that, at the end of your email it says at whatever, instead of it being at gmail.com or at yahoo.com or at extra.co.nz, it has to be your own domain name. But the lesson is, use a proper email. Mistake number 3, no segmentation of the email list. When you have a massive email list, you need to break them up into separate groups according to the actions they take. Let's just quickly clarify with an example. We're talking about the separation or segmentation of the email list. Here we have the passive income profit funnel. We're separating them into different groups. So here's one group. This group is called the raw list, and here's another group. This group is called the buyers list. This group here being the raw list, they get certain emails according to the actions. And the actions I've taken is just given their name and email address. So they get the emails in this group when they're part of the raw list. And then when they've taken a certain action, which is buy a low ticket offer, they then get segmented or sent into the buyers list. And so now we have a separate list called the buyers list. But even here, we can segment that or separate it even further. When the raw list subscribers buy something and they become a part of buyers list C, they will get a new set of emails. And if the action they decide to take is buy something from the new set of emails, which is basically a mid-ticket offer, the actions will then send them into buyers list B. They now become part of the group called buyers list B. So that's more segmentation. And then if they take the action of buying a high ticket offer, then their details will be moved into buyers list A because they bought a high ticket offer. This is an example of separating the groups according to the actions from the buyers list. another case of segmentation of the email list. It has to be done. So the resolution to mistake number 3 being no segmentation of the email list is to segment your email list or separate them into different groups according to their actions. So mistake number 3 is not segmenting your email list. The resolution to solve the issue of mistake number 3 is to segment your email list. In other words, separate them into different groups according to the actions they take. Mistake number 4, improper use of rotators. You have 2 offers being rotated on your list. You have 2 offers being rotated on your email list, meaning half your list sees one offer and the other half of the list sees the other offer. To get a proper use of the rotators, you must put big traffic numbers through the funnel to gauge accurately which offer performs better than the other. Number 5, the squeeze page is not split tested. Basically, if you have 2 squeeze pages or multiple squeeze pages, you have to split test them. In other words, you need to find out which squeeze page brings in the most traffic. And once you find it, you just keep on using it. Mistake number 6, the wrong usage of the bridge page. Bridge pages are used if the sales offer page is poorly written. The bridge page gives a preview of the sales offer, and essentially the wrong usage comes into effect if you use a bridge page on a good sales offer. Use the bridge page properly. Mistake number 7, untested solo ads vendors. You're going to be buying solo ads to drive the traffic into your funnel. You need to test your solo ads vendors to see who provides the best quality traffic. And if you have several solo ads vendors that you buy traffic from, you need to test each one of them to see who provides the best traffic. And once you find the best solo ads vendor who provides the best traffic, delete the rest of them. Mistake number 8, only focused on the front end sales. Let's go back and look at the passive income profit funnel again to clarify this point. So this part here being the raw list, when they buy a low ticket offer, that is considered to be the front end. They're focused on making the money from these offers, but they're low ticket offers, so it's not going to build you a big business. So this is the front end. We do not want to concentrate on front end sales. The raw list that we've highlighted here with regards to the low ticket offers is purely there to find buyers. We want to find the buyers. And where the buyers are, that's normally called the back end. So I'm putting down here BE, back end. This is the front end. You don't want to focus on the front end because the front end is purely there to find you buyers for the back end. BE, back end. So the moral of the story is, don't focus on front-end sales. Front-end sales is to find your buyers. You focus on the back-end sales, which is your buyers list, C, B, and A. Mistake number 9, no personalized emails. Most affiliate email marketers send out the same email to their entire list. What they should be recognizing is that once they segment their email list, being the buyers list C, B, and A, they have to send them personalized emails, not generic emails. It has to be the personalized emails. So the lesson is send personalized emails to your buyers list C, B, and A. Mistake number 10, subject lines are not split tested. Subject lines get the email opened. Some subject lines are better than others, but you won't know unless you split test those subject lines. Mistake number 11, body content is not split tested. When the subscriber clicks on the email via the subject line, they will read the body content, and the body content's job is to get the subscriber to click the link. And just like subject lines, body content must be split tested to see which ones are better than the others. Mistake number 12, split testing subject line and body content at the same time. You can't split test subject lines and body content at the same time. You have to test them separately to find the best subject lines and then move on to find the best body content. Once you find the best performing subject lines and body content, then you can start to mix and match them to create emails. And from there, you can test to find your best performing emails. Mistake number 13, how many emails to send? So you got to try and figure out how many emails to send. You can't just randomly come up with a number and start pinging them out there. The only way to confirm the amount of emails to send is to monitor your email open rates. Watch episode 13 to see the process of monitoring your email open rates, which will then confirm how many emails to send. Mistake number 14, a small email list. In essence, you cannot have a small email list. It has to be a massive big list. So the list we're talking about is the raw list. And the raw list needs to have at least 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers to be able to find the people for your buyers list, which can then give you a high chance of making money in your affiliate email marketing business. You need a big list. Small lists won't do it. You need a big list. The bigger the list, the faster the growth. And the results will be more tangible because there's a higher chance of getting more sales and finding more buyers. So the lesson is, no small list, it must be a big list. Mistake number 15, inconsistency. The ideal business is a commercially viable, profitable enterprise that works without you. Once you're at this point, you have a finished business. It's finished, which means you can either walk away from it or, worst case scenario, work on it once a week. And to get to that stage, you must work on the business consistently on a daily basis until the finish point has been achieved. And finally, mistake number 16, knowing when to change the offer. You can't promote the same offer forever. So you have to find out when it is the best time to change the offer. And the only way to do that is to monitor the offers. When it comes to monitoring the offers, it's all about the numbers and how they are looking. When the numbers start performing poorly, change the offer. This is the final episode of the series being You Must Stop These Email Marketing Mistakes. Feel free to watch these episodes so you can use the knowledge to build your affiliate email marketing business until it's finished. Click the links below for all the tools we use to build our affiliate marketing business. And if you want to fast track the building and completion of your affiliate email marketing business, then click the link below labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth. There's a superpower that everyone on earth can choose to have, and that superpower is the ability to create money on demand. And the way to get that superpower is to learn the skills to build a profitable online business. If you want to build an online business that provides you with recurring income, click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth. When you do click that link to the greatest mentorship program on earth, you're going to scroll down here and you'll see 3 levels of mentorship: beginners club, star club, and the inner circle. Read through them all to see which one resonates with you. We're going to highlight the top level of mentorship, which is called inner circle, which, as far as I'm aware, there is no other mentorship program on planet Earth that comes close to what the inner circle is offering. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique opportunity for you to build a profitable online business to obtain your financial freedom. For a one-time price of $6,997 US, have a read through this yellow column to see what you'll be getting. Essentially, with the inner circle, you'll work directly one-on-one with the underground supermarketer Benjamin Go, and he will be coaching you to build your own high-profit online business, so you have the ability to create money on demand. If we look at the major highlights of the inner circle at the top here, which says work directly with me perpetually until you achieve a minimum of 5k USD for consecutively 3 months, that essentially means Benjamin Go will work with you for as long as it takes until you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row. That's not $20,000 for 1 month, $250 on the second month, and then $90 on the third month. It's $5,000 per month for 3 months in a row. So convert that to your own currency. For example, if you're from New Zealand, Aotearoa, that's $8,300 per month for 3 months in a row. If you're from the UK, that's £3,951 per month for 3 months in a row. Or even if you're from Samoa, that's 13,600 tala per month for 3 months in a row. Once you hit that level, Benjamin will graduate you and your mentoring will be complete. So you're finished. You can just move on. And this is because once you make $5,000 US per month for 3 months in a row, you have mastered the system and you will then have the ability to make money on demand. Now, just to clarify, if you're keen, you don't just pay $6,997 and you're in. You have to click on check curriculum and then you click the red button to book a Zoom session before you enroll. So you click on that and then you got to book a Zoom session. The Zoom call is not a glorified sales call to close you and get your business. It's essentially an interview to see if you are truly ready to take up the inner circle mentorship. Essentially, that Zoom call, it's a deselection call, not a selection call. a deselection call. Benjamin will find out if you have the requirements to receive his mentorship, and if you don't, he simply refuses to take your money and he won't let you join. If you do have the requirements, he will invite you to join the inner circle. Have a read through all the information here, because there is nothing on planet Earth that exists like the inner circle. If the opportunity resonates with you, where you feel it in your gut, you need to follow up. If you can imagine yourself with the power to create money on demand, then click the link below, which is labeled the greatest mentorship program on earth, and book a Zoom call to see if you qualify for the inner circle. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Tap that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Click on the links in the description below, and let's take this journey together so you can create your own passive wealth flow system.